much for viewing this video, allowing me to introduce our new service to you. My name is Alvin, representing Pershing Kelly Consulting Learning Academy. Digital, this term has been highly adopted in business world. A lot of companies would like to transform their business digitally, and our service towards you would also like to go to these directions. And today, I would like to introduce a new learning solution named Digital Learning Courses in a short form of DLC. Unlike traditional face-to-face training, DLC allows us, every single employee, to stay in the office to enjoy the learning experience. The reason why we would like to have this new solution idea is because of two different reasons. One, COVID-19. Currently in Hong Kong, situation seems to be more stabilized. But is it still that safe to have all the employees go into one single training room physically? Is there really no risk? Absolutely. It is still a question mark. Secondly, about the economic impact brought by the COVID-19. At the beginning of the year, we do have the training budget. But after all those business impact, is that budget still available to be used in 2020? So that's why a relatively lower investment of DLC can be your options. Allow me to talk a little bit about the DLC feature. Number one, interaction. Unlike the traditional webinar, one-way webinar, DLC will be designed with a lot of interaction between the trainer and the learner, but also of the learner and the learner through group discussions. So we would like to have the completely interactive learning experience to all the participants. 60 to 90 minutes. This time is really digestible. Imagine about that. Without physically travel to the training center, then everyone can just use 60 to 90 minutes to finish this learning experience. Currently, our DLC will be available in Cantonese and Japanese only, but very soon the English and also Mandarin schedule will be published to you as well. So if you have colleagues and also overseas branches in mainland China, Taiwan, Singapore, Malaysia, or any other places, you might also invite them to join this public DLC at single time. We have a holistic full spectrum of the learning classes. After all those decades, more than a decade's experience of organizing open training classes, we select 5 essential pillars to serve you. They include management, leadership, soft skill, well-being, and a very special Japanese type of specialization. Because in our clientele, a lot of company will be from Japan as well, so our Japanese trainer would like to package some very good learning material for letting all the learners to learn in Japanese language. Allow me to talk a little bit about our program one by one. First of all, the management category. Management foundation will always be a popular one throughout more than a decade's experience. For a lot of different companies, once they would have the junior supervisor to transform into a manager, they would like to let this person to know the essential role of a manager. Effective performance coaching is a daily conversation. How we be able to communicate with our staff effectively to manage and develop the performance gradually. Performance management in terms of the annual performance appraisal would always be a very essential but also very challenging part of a management task. How we will be able to have an objective, rational, open-minded, and fair evaluation to the staff. This class will talk about that. And ultimately, people mention that management job in a daily basis is all about judgment. Because we are not the one who execute every single thing. To judge who to do what, and how we be able to judge the way to solve the problem together with them. That would be something very important that we would like to brainstorm through a lot of case study in these managerial judgment courses. Unlike management, leadership is a totally different perspective. People saying that management is an allocation of resources. So that's why in our judgment, control will be something inevitable. But leadership is a total trust relationship establishment between a leader and a follower. It's nothing about title and authority. It's all about how we be able to create this trust relationship effectively. There are 3 classes that we would like to brainstorm. Number 1, adaptive leadership. In different situations, we need to communicate in different style. So we need to adopt very flexibly from teaching, coaching, supporting, and also delegating. How we be able to judge and how we be able to change flexibly, that will be something essential. Transformational leadership, particularly suitable for you if you have a lot of new generational stuff. Because young generation, they might not believe about authority and also title. They think that they need to follow a role model in their mind. How we be able to transform ourselves, to change and influence others effectively. That is all the essence in this class. And finally, agility leadership will be something very important in today's VUCA economy. Things keep on changing a lot of times. If we are able to adopt with agility, fail, but also learn, that is something very important for leaders. Again, with more than a decade experience in organizing public classes, we know that generic skill, soft skill will be something important as well. So we have goal-setting skill, problem solving, communication in DISC. And today, a lot of meeting is actually organized in a virtual way. Virtual meeting facilitation and also storytelling skill will be something important for all level staff. Not only about the competency required for staff, but the mental health, the psychology, the emotion will be something also important for us as an employer to care our staff as well. Therefore, our well-being series will talk about emotional resiliency, adversity quotient, AQ, and also emotional intelligence, EI. Emotional resilience will be something that how we be able to aware about our emotion and how we be able to have a bounce back ability to take a very good care of ourselves. AQ, adversity quotient, will be something particularly important in workplace because the outside market is full of turbulence, full of challenge. If we be able to have a high AQ, we will be able to focus on action and solution no matter how big the challenge is. And finally, EI, emotional intelligence, is very important for all the leaders because at the end, we need to aware about our self-emotion. We need to care about that in order to manage our emotion and ultimately influence to people surrounding us as well. That is emotional intelligence. Finally, as mentioned, our Japanese consultant and trainer will package a lot of human resources related topics, including cross-cultural communications, how we be able to evaluate national staff effectively, and also for the new expatriate coming to a new diversity places, how they be able to adopt to a new management style. So these classes will be conducted in Japanese. The whole 5 pillars allow us to have a total solution for any single company, small scale, big scale, across all the industry as well. So wish that this DLC, Digital Learning Course Experience, can provide you and your employee a completely safe and relative low-cost learning experience in 2020. For all the information, the details about the schedule, pricing, and all the target, etc. will be released to you very soon because DLC will be started in June 2020. And I wish to see you in our DLC.